other costs that we are not yet assured is reimbursable. Other than that, this represents the project cost.
Have they understood where the correction lies?
Uh,
Misinformation?
I don't know.
Stated no. All right. I just want to make it clear to the public that this is the true cost, and after 3 years of studying this issue, and the cost savings back to us is essentially a wash on this project. We're going to save in the long run.
You'll see my response to this. I don't have too much of an issue. I can't really read into what assumptions were made when the article was written. It certainly appeared that the original estimate of $2.7 billion back in 2008, provided by an engineer at the time, and the 1.3 was added together as the peers, because those numbers do fall in. But I don't think that's this assumption is not part. But it was originally assumed to be approximately a $2.7 million project. It is in fact a $1.3 million project plus the $18,000 that I'm not sure if there's a reimbursement contingency.
Yes, I think I recall that the original estimate was 2.7 million, but when we actually bid it out, this was the cost. So we did not spend any 2.7 million.
No, sir.
And nor was it ever in our budget.
No, sir.
We are cost savings of 1.4 million of what was originally anticipated. So it's good timing and good work all around. And I mean, glad, thank you.
It's a very good project.
Any other comments or questions from the board? If not, I think this probably should also roll call.
Mr. Baker? Mr. Morris? Mr. Neese? Ms. Bertelli?
Aye.
Dr. Helswick?
Aye. Number 2 is consideration to authorize the county administrator to issue notice to proceed with Panhandle Builders and Excavating for the leachate septic project at the landfill. Do you have any comments?
Only this would also authorize me to execute the contract with the implied, but it's worth stating. Again, the award, notice award has already been provided, and it's actually been pending this funding. So this actually completes the transaction.
Do I have a motion?
So,
Second? Second. Any more discussion? Hearing none. All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, likewise. Thank you. Number 3 is consideration of a request to participate in the Federal Home Loan Bank Affordable Housing Program. These are all under tab F. You have a comment?
We talked about this at the last meeting. Actually, Ms. Price probably has more information about this than I did. A lot of this actually played out last week while I was away, and she would like to address that.
I'll let you explain the project, how it got started. We've been working with People Incorporated, and this is noted in your shell. The Alliance for Shelter and Shenandoah County will be co-sponsors on a forgivable loan application through the Federal Home Loan Bank of Atlanta, FHLB. And in order to even begin the process, they require registration online, and these documents adopted by your board in order to get your user ID and password, because it's all done online. And unfortunately, typically you would receive these documents 2 weeks later, approved, but the time frame just does not allow. The deadline is, I believe, the 27th. That's correct, Brian? Brian keeps us here from People Inc. also, so. So if you have any questions, I'll try to address them, and maybe Brian can as well, but it is co-sponsorship. There's no cost to the county. It's a forgivable loan, and we're also trying to mix other monies into this. And this is going to take some time. It's not going to happen very fast.
And what for housing project is it?
John's house, and that's where I was going with this.
Right, and obviously, the full scope of the project is still there to define as the project evolves. This is really driven by the completion of the task force report, and some other work that already been done by the county with regard to the condition of the almshouse structure itself. And then identifying this as a need to be incorporated with your community action agency, that as they identify some funding sources, you know they're quite active right now in a number of other projects, that the almshouse is one that would fit their mission, would fit what was understood to be the interest of the board supervisors to relocate this work structure for the actual direct use and to continue to maximize its service in support of those that are most in need. So this is driving interest in working through Incorporated to find a combination of funding mechanisms to be able to move forward with a project. And there will be other opportunities for the board and other stakeholders to kind of weigh in on exactly what that project is going to look like, but we need to start the ball rolling.
I might add that Brian and Robin is very creative, very innovative in their thinking on behalf of People Incorporated. And I appreciate their efforts in doing so. They've been very diligent, knowing our interest in the Holmes house and how they want to get that brought up and can utilize those full. So thank you for your
Just a further clarification that this will, it will still come back to us with the plan. And it's designated to be in the cost before anyone is asked for it.
Marybeth did have to provide some estimates with regard to what the project will cost. I believe those estimates were really derived from
The Linton proposal, if you remember that, he actually had an estimate at one point and drawings. Those have all been submitted to People Incorporated.
I can say that, no, I'm committed, and I would think People Incorporated is also committed, and others involved, to make sure that the board is very, very clear about what this project is actually going to be before any of the commitments are made about how it's going to move forward. Again, the timing of this is such that in order to be in position to take advantage of it, we're moving, quite frankly, a little quicker than we might otherwise want to. And not so quick that there's not plenty of opportunity then to kind of make sure that the scope of the project is consistent with the goals of the board supervisors and those who represent.
What opportunity arose between the presentation last meeting and now that we're applying for this?
None. I think this is what he was talking about.
I think this particular loan, from what I understand from Mike Rush, who's the director of housing for People Incorporated, this opportunity only comes around annually. So if we do not submit this time around, which is June, we'll have to wait another year. And they wanted to start that process.
And I think that's what he mentioned at the last board meeting.
Yeah, he actually mentioned that to me right before that presentation, just presentation. So that's how quickly this is kind of evolved. They have gotten information shared with us, and we've actually been working with them to keep it involved.
Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, likewise. Number 4, the consideration of a request regarding capital lease payoff using the fund balance. Mr. Walker.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, members of the board. Carl, you have information on this as well. This was identified initially actually as a part of your finance and strategies when you met with your financial advisors back in February. To look at ways to use existing cash to pay down capital leases to avoid the interest costs. That explained the last meeting was included in the budget. So that next year's budget, approved FY12 budget, does not include interest as it otherwise would. So the next year's, the upcoming year's budget and the following year's budget, that interest cost is saved. It does require you also to spend cash out of this year's fund balance in order to achieve those savings.
But that then will continue forward.
That is correct. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And it's a different way of doing business compared to what we have done in the past.
It is, and we've talked about this a number of times, and obviously that there's a place for using debt to cover costs.